Hello, this is Steve Havel from DSD Business Systems, and this is another example of how you can use Sage Intelligence to help improve your accounting department. So in this particular video, we're going to show how you can use Sage Intelligence to create a daily or weekly or semi-monthly report of GL account activity. And in this example, we're going to use monitoring cash, but it could be used for monitoring other things as well. A little bit information about me. I used to be a CPA and a professional financial auditor in the previous life. I've been working with Sage 100, formerly Mass 90, for over 30 years, since 1991. And in my opinion, the Sage Intelligence product is probably the most useful thing that Sage released during the past 10 years. And that is because it is a very powerful tool, because it's capable of querying any of the databases within Sage 100 and performing some SQL functions, and then to bring the data into Excel, where you can use all the power of Excel to get the information and data you're looking for. I sometimes refer to Sage Intelligence as an extension of Sage 100's database into Excel. All right, so without further ado, let's get to the report. So in Sage Intelligence, just like other things on the menu, reports that are on the menu, whatever company you're in at the time that you launch the task is the company whose data you're going to see. But I should also add that you have the capability to, with Sage Intelligence, to get multiple companies onto the same report. So this particular report, I put in the GL reports, and I called it GL or DSD cash balance report, but like I said, it can be used for other purposes. So let's go ahead and run it. And it's going to prompt for the date range that you want. And I'm just going to leave it for the entire year of 2023. This is going to take a while. This particular company has quite a bit of GL accounts and GL history and GL transactions. So I get to mention a couple of things while we're waiting. First is you can tell that Sage Intelligence is running. You see the query in the middle of the screen. In the upper right, you see the task that it's working on. And down at the bottom, you see the launch date and timestamp of when you started that report and how long it's been running. All right, and then once I bring up this report, I'll show you it, but keep in mind that it can be used for any GL accounts that you want to monitor. So this example is cash, but maybe you want to monitor your accounts receivable balances daily or weekly, or your inventory balances, or all of your working capital, or perhaps the sales, or perhaps gross profit. You want to monitor that daily or weekly. So it's really flexible enough where you can add whatever GL accounts you want. In theory, I don't think it'd be a very fast report, but in theory, you could actually get a daily or weekly income statement, created similar to this report. Okay, just finished here. Let me maximize this. Okay, so like I said, this particular one is a cash report. So I got all the cash accounts here, and I've got the ending balance from the prior month, the activity through whatever days of the current month, and then that gives me the balance as of that day, and then the activity through the period. So let's just use an example. So this was not designed to go across months. It's really more like a daily or weekly or semi-monthly. So you want to put in a date range that's within the period. So let's just as an example, say we're going to put in 11. Yeah, let's do 11/1, 2023 through say 11/30. All right, so I hit the enter key and you can see that everything refreshed there. So let me actually bring up one of these GL accounts here. So we can see both. All right, so let's put in an account, the first one, 100. All right, you may notice that this particular demo company has an April year end. That's fine, calendar year, whatever the year end is, we can make this work. So in this case, I specified November 1 through November 30th, that entire month. So you see here that we started the 1031 balance, 7/16/205/07. Yep, that's the October. And then there was no activity since I said 11/1, and there's no activity through the 31st. And then I see the activity that occurred and the ending balance at the end of November in this case, which again, you can see that ties out there. All right, but yeah, you can put whatever date you want in here. So we're going to put 11, say 11/15, and maybe I want to do the week. So maybe I'll put down here that we're going to do 11/22. All right, so again, it starts with, we'll bring up the GL account. Starts with the month end balance from or the period end balance from the previous month, 10/31, and then it grabs that activity that happens through the 14th so that we have the starting balance prior to the 15th, and then the activity between the 15th and the 22nd, and what our ending balance was as of 11/22. Now, of course, we can't see that ending balance here, but if you ran a GL detail report for this account, you would be able to tie that number out. So like I said, this can be used for, anything you want, any GL accounts you want to monitor. Working capital might make sense, and probably might make sense to even monitor sales or gross profit or both. If you went down that road of saying, yeah, we want to monitor the sales and gross profit, I could also add into this, like here's the current year, and then maybe down below we say, well, here's that same date range in the prior year. So in this case, if I had sales for 11/15 through 11/22 of 2023, down below I could have that same date range for 2022, so that you have something to compare against. All right, so pretty flexible and pretty neat that you're able to use Sage Intelligence to see daily and weekly changes in accounts. And I appreciate you watching this video. We have other videos on Sage Intelligence as well. If you haven't seen those, I encourage you to watch those. And thanks again, and have a good day.